What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Yeah, I'm just like getting checked in, all that type of good stuff. Getting checked in and everything. Yeah. Hi. Can you radio somebody? That grocery truck is here? Yeah, we got people, you know, customers on the inside and stuff like that. You got the key for like the lockers? Yeah. Yeah, you can wait for people already. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Child. Ooh, I tell you, your girl Shapey trying to hang on in. What's good? What's good? We're gonna go and get this thing started. Hold on. We're gonna go and get it started. We're gonna talk about it. All right, y'all. As you can see, we back at it. Let me check y'all out. What's up, L1L? How you doing? What's wrong? Rosemary? I mean, I'm grateful. Don't get it wrong. This ain't no shot to US Express. So like I say, you just be complaining. No, I just finished my first full week doing a Walmart dedicated. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm kind of disappointed. Okay? All right. I made sure I did 2 loads today to make sure that I can see max potential. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I made sure I did 2 loads today. Make sure that I can see what's really, really good. Hold on, fam. Hold on 1 second, y'all. We're going to talk about it. Just a second. Okay, so we never supposed to, are we? Are we on? I ain't heard that one, baby. I apologize if we are. Okay, Rosemary's son. I'm just going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I don't know how many pallets it's supposed to be. They don't have it itemized. Just to check and make sure. Hold on. Before you start touching. This is store 1837. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Anyway. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, y'all. I did a whole 5 days. I did 2 loads a day. Then I did 1 extra long load in the Tyler, Texas. Tyler, Texas is 3 hours out. It's 3 hours in, 3 hours going back. Okay. That's 6 hours just the driving. Just driving. That's not even anything else you gotta do like I'm doing right now. You gotta walk in, you gotta check in, you gotta make sure somebody here offloads the truck, all that type of jazz. Okay. So I just got to check for $700 damn dollars. I've been getting off at 3 to 5 a.m. 3 to 5 a.m. in the morning. And I come at 3 o'clock. Okay. And it's not fussing, it's just let y'all. I told y'all I was gonna keep y'all updated on the Walmart dedicated. I told y'all to let y'all know what the real deal was. And that's all we doing. You know, I'm not saying that I'm not grateful for the gig. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk around to go to the bathroom. It's not like it's on sleeper truck. You can just do what you want. I don't know, Cash Day. I don't know what I got going on right now, Daddy. Right now, I'm not happy. Let's just say that. I'm not happy. I'm doing good. Doing the Derek Williams. What's going on, sugar? But now, I just got a $700 little check. Hold on, put my little thing up. And this is not what I signed up for. I signed up for local. I signed up for $900 to $1,000 a week. You tell me. You let me know if I got it wrong. Do you think local is worth the $700-800 a week just so you can be home? You let me know if I got too high of expectations. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Y'all let me know if my expectations are too high for local. Because some of you will say that that's local. That's local. $700-800 is all you gonna get shake for local life, especially in Houston. That's all you gonna get. Like T Hill. I'm calling you out, bro. Local ain't no joke, especially around a big city. I feel it on my L, but overnight L1L, overnight. I come in at 3. I'm getting out here at 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6, 7 in the morning, delivering loads. When I'm getting in the back of these truck stop these stores, nobody's back there. Some of these Walmarts don't have security at them. Okay, so you let me know it's $700-800 worth it. But I feel you though. I stick what you're saying. Yeah, the link is in the chat. You're gonna come up for a few minutes. I ain't gonna be on live too long. It was maybe a 30, 40-minute live. But I just want to check in with y'all. What's up, man? Decent babe, how you doing, love? Happy to see you. Happy to see you. Good evening. After taxes, yes, ma'am. Yes, that one, and I'm about to put it up too. It was $700. This is my first. I wanted to make sure that I maximize my time, so I was doing second loads. I was doing loads going at Tyler, Texas. If you look up Tyler, Texas, 3 hours by. That's 4 hours out. They're going to 2, 3 different damn stores, right? To maximize, to make sure I give y'all a real update. I'm gonna push myself. I'm gonna get off at whatever time. I'm gonna see what's up, see what it really about, right? And for 5 whole days, this is what I got. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. I ain't playing no games. I'm gonna show it to you right now, right after this interlude.
Stacking every month, put that work in. I deserve to stand. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Yeah. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Look, I deserve some time away. I feel good cause I'm posted. Just won't put my feet in the sand. Ain't tryna be far from oceans. Don't want stress about nothing. Just fruit and wine. I'm floating. Little vacation, little mimosa, yeah. Solo trips ain't really doing nothing but chillin'. Catch my eye, I might get active for it's back to business. You know me, I cross my T's, but right now I'm recharging. Put my phone on D&D, my emails out of office. Stacking every month, put that work in, I deserve to stunt. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Yeah. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Ay, the only real currency in life we got is time. Focus on my breathing, focus on my climb. Don't need nothing too crazy, just some freedom from the grind. Ain't doing nothing shady, I prefer my peace of mind. Just wanna bring my family with me so they get the same. Quality relationships and still respect your space. It's possible to build a life that's more like it's each day. A taste of getting closer to it while I hear the waves. Stacking every month, put that work in, I deserve to stunt. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Yeah. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want.
All right, y'all. Y'all ready? We back. Giving you the update for those who just not checking in. Okay. Let me see. L1L, it was take home, mama. Here you go. I got proof now. I got proof. I got proof. Do y'all see that? I got proof now. I ain't just saying it. It is no shot at the company. It's just I'm just giving y'all the update, giving y'all the real. I'm not saying I'm not grateful for my job, but y'all get to going crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like, is this all the local has to offer? And I bust my butt for them 5 days. I didn't take a day off. I didn't leave early. I bust my rump. So you get the questioning me. Hi, sweetie. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. You got something to add, sir?
No, you gotta say it. You gotta say it correctly. Hold on. I said that's average. I didn't say that's all you're gonna get. I said that's average pay.
Uh-huh. If that's not average.
That
That's
is average.
crazy. For getting off
Average.
at
You know what the
3:45 in
word
the
average?
morning. And I'm grateful for my gig. Don't get me wrong. I'm at a store now delivering. If y'all wondering, I just can't come get me something to drink real fast. I had my little behind back in the back. But that's a check right there. For those of you that hit me up and wanted to know, this is what this is for. It's not fussing, it's not complaining. It's just
That's all,
giving you
and,
what to
and
expect.
and that's only your first check, your first full check.
Everyone else, that gig is not for you. Gotta find another one. Um, Mama, I didn't want to find another one. Feel me? I ain't
See,
want to find another gig, Mama.
the people that are saying this never did it, and then they don't know how to do it. And you got to maximize your time when you're getting paid the way you're getting paid. You're not getting paid by the hour. You're getting paid by stops and miles. So you got to understand that. If y'all don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you, but that's how y'all get
Okay,
paid.
but
Y'all don't get
I'm
paid.
telling you, I maximize on my stops. I was taking loads
You,
with two
you,
or three stops on them. I maximize my stops.
right. Number one, you have to write it down so that you can keep track of it. So when your settlement comes, you have something to go against. Obviously, your company is not sharing with you the stuff so you could have it readily available so you could prove that you did all those stops, right? All we have to go by is your settlement that they provided, not what you got. If you work at any other job and you work 40 hours, you will know because you clocked in at a certain time and you clocked out, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, the way you get paid is by your miles and by your stops. And if they gave you a mallet sheet and a stop sheet, which I told you I that's what I get when I do that type of work. I get a mallet sheet and I get a stop sheet and I get a rate con, right? And I turn all of that into a BOL. If that's what you get, you have to use that in order to check to make sure that that's what you did, along with actually checking how many miles you went. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I still got another thing too, fam. I got a load missing. They say that that's all the loads, but I have a load missing. I only did one load, one real load to Tyler for 3 stops. Right.
Yeah.
The rest of the days, 5 days, I did 2 loads. So I have a whole load missing.
How do you prove that?
I can't prove it right now.
Well, you could have proved it. All you had to do was take a snapshot with your phone of your sheet. Okay. If they didn't allow you to take it and put it across a copier where you could copy it and have a copy for yourself and a copy for them, if they don't do that, then you just take your phone and you take. They have apps on your phone that will scan your paperwork. If you don't have that, I would suggest that you get that so you could take a copy of it so you could have it for yourself in the event that they don't pay you. So you'll have that to show them. If they don't have it, you get it and you make a copy of it every time. And that's part of you making sure that you secure your bag. I'm telling you, $700 is average. The word
Y'all
average
think
means,
that? Y'all agree with you?
yeah,
Do y'all agree?
they don't know
This
what
was
the word average means. The word average means that sometimes it could be higher and sometimes
I
it could be
see you at one
lower.
L.
She's saying it's not worth it because she hasn't really done that type of work and she couldn't maximize it. You can maximize that. The quicker you get
How
out
can I
there, deliver the
maximize? I'm
load.
already tired. How
Well,
can I maximize it, Daddy?
you only been here a couple of weeks. You haven't even gotten your body adjusted to how you want to drive. In OTR, you drive in the day, you drive in the afternoon, you drive at night. Your body has to be acclimated to that. You're doing daily work. And if you're tired, that means you're not getting the proper rest that you need to be getting.
I get the proper rest. I
I,
sleep.
I,
I wake
if
up on
you're
my own.
tired, that means you're not getting the proper rest. Maybe you need more hours of sleep. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, but I'm trying to pinpoint in. I wake up on my own at 10 or 11. I make sure I go back to sleep. But I'm just giving y'all the update. You let me know if it's worth it. I'm on the whole weekend. It's overnight.
I can't see that.
So you let me know if it's worth it. You let me know. Worth it to you. Then they trying to push for no 6 day, which I cannot do a 6 day. I see you here on there. Weekly after taxes for a single person, no depends. That's not worth it for me. Hold on, fam. Let me let this thing up. Hold on, fam.
I'm almost tempted to say I think that's why people run 1099 because when they look at a regular check like this, for the viewers, they see 869. It's that 869.50. They see the check was 869.50 and they say if I was 1099, I wouldn't have to pay no taxes. So I would get the whole thing. And that's what they're looking for. They're looking for an $800 check. And then at the end of the year, they turn their information in to their tax person and then they owe a bigger bill than what they have if they allow the W-2 system to work. So I believe you just have to just take down your spending, find cheaper stuff to do. That's what I would do until you figure out the system over there, until you make relationships, with the dispatcher and give you some good loads, some good runs the whole week. I'm pretty sure you took some runs that wasn't as good for yourself. I can't see the comment. She put a comment. L1L, you put a comment about Target, BJ's, HEB, Lowe's.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm gonna
Right.
take this down. Let's see how they do you. Hold on. But see, I say this how they do you. I'm at my first store, and they put 1, 2, 3 behind just to give you a little bit of insight on how I go a little bit and what you gotta deal with. And see, a managers be upset at you. Like, I didn't load the damn trailer. I didn't load the damn trailer. See, that's theirs too. Look, all the way back here. All the way fuck back here. Yeah. All the way fuck back here. I don't see and shit like that. Call that for pallets like that. Like, for real. Let's see.
The
See,
lockout
this theirs
man.
too. Way behind here.
You put 1099 question mark in there. I don't know if you came in when I was talking about it. She put her check up on the screen and it said 869.
No, it's not 1099. What's up, lockout man? Lockout man in the building.
Right. It's not 1099, but I spoke about 1099. I said a lot of drivers they tend to go towards a 1099 job over a W-2 job because of the reason about no taxes being taken out of their check. If you are W-2, they're going to take the taxes out of your check. And if you looked at her check when she put it on the screen, it was less than $869.50, which is what she got paid for that job. And so that's more appealing to people when they see 1099. They want to not get the taxes taken out of their check. So they're more likely to go 1099. The problem is once they do that, they don't have no write-offs. They're not really a business, and their tax bill.
It almost feel like 1099.
The problem is their tax bill is way more than a regular W-2, and then they wind up putting themselves in a bind.
I couldn't get a hold of nobody else. Excuse me, T Hill. Had to cut y'all. I didn't with what's called. But y'all hear what T Hill saying? I mean, I respect what the man saying, but. For working overnight, getting up at 3:45 a.m. in the morning, the entire weekend, you let me know if it's worth it. Is this what to be expected on local life? Because I expected something different. Mr. T Hill and fam.
No, I mean, explain to me what they're asking, so I can try to explain it a whole lot better than me just.
Can you put those back so they're on phone? What you say, T Hill?
I said, explain to me what they're asking, because I don't see the chat. I have to get my other phone.
Well, they said 900. They said 900, 1,300 a week. That's what they said.
Okay, L1L said average 1,200 take home. Okay, from a W-2. Explain in the chat how you take home 1,200 as a single person, no dependents. How do you take home $1,200?
That's a good question to you. That's a good question. I caught up on the comments. Hold on. So what's up, C-Los? Let's see you, boo. How you doing? Nighttime drains the body. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For nighttime, and like when I do the long hauls, like the Tyler or Crockett, Texas, and stuff like that, or Shula, Louisiana. They go Louisiana too out of this what's called. It's not. You know, I don't have no problem working overnight. I want it to be what it's worth.
You said the job. You said the job before you started told you could bring home 13. What you say? 1346. What was the number?
You asking me? Or you asking everyone else?
I'm asking you.
They said 900 to 1,200 a week take home.
And where'd you get 1,300 from?
Oh, it said so on the thingamajig.
It said on what's the thingamajig? I don't know what that is.
It says on the email that they sent to them, they hired us and all that good stuff.
So they sent it to you in the email and said, did they say you're going to take home $1,300?
Yeah, they said I should take home from 900 to 1,300 a week. Hold on, y'all. Let me bust this down real quick. And you got to always stand up on this damn thing. I love it. Gotta have some arm power.
If your subscribers don't understand what she just said, she read in the email, somewhere in the email, said she should take home $900 to $1,300 a week.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Right. But for the people that don't understand, because like me, I don't understand that. So I would have when I went for orientation, I would ask them to show me how somebody took home
That's what they say in the
13.
orientation
That
too.
I know, but I don't understand that. So if I'm there in
What you don't
orientation and I'm looking
understand?
for that, I would ask them to show me because you got a
They
person
have
that's
to show
saying
you.
that.
Okay, we all know owner hops. You come from an owner hop
No, this
standpoint.
I'm not coming from an owner hop standpoint. I'm a regular driver. If I'm working there, I'm not owner hop. If I'm
Yeah.
working there, I'm a W-2 driver and I want to see a check, a paycheck, so I can look at it like how you just showed your paycheck. If you gave me an email said, yeah, you could bring home 700 a week, I would say, okay, show me. And you would show me
Hmm.
your paycheck, right? And I can look at that paycheck and I could tell what's going on.
Hold on, y'all. This thing says I'm talking about raggedy stuff. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Ah. See, you keep talking to him, so you gotta close the door. Hold on.
I don't know. Okay. Like I said,
So,
she said, L1L said, mostly 11-hour days, but 45
like I
minute
man say
drive.
1099.
I already addressed that. I don't know what he was talking about. And I don't know if he came in later when I told him 1099 is more appealing to people because they don't like to see those taxes being taken out because it makes the check bigger. So people are more more happy to go 1099 because they see more of their check. But the reality of it is they put themselves in a tax bind when they do that if they don't know what they're doing.
Hold on, y'all. Put my steel on. Hold on.
But she said, but 45-minute drive to and from the job. Them playhouse when I get home. Shit. I don't know.
Okay, man. What you went to? What you went to?
I'm trying to figure out how she got to 1,200 take home average, meaning to
We're
me that
running 2 or 3
means
loads a day. Sign for me, please.
she didn't put a running
First
2 or
spot.
3 loads a day. She just put mostly 11-hour days.
I put 2 or 3 loads a day.
I, you get paid by the miles and stop pay, so your hours is not going to be the same. You only got so many hours to run. It'd be different if you were running as much as you could run during
First
the
spot, please.
time,
Oh,
but
first
you
spot.
don't
Sorry,
run that
sir.
way. Some days she's 35, 40 minutes at a stop, sitting there waiting for them to open up the door. It'd be different. Though that's time that you're eating off your clock. You only have so many hours a day to run.
No, it's a set rate pay, and then it's when you go over so many miles, and they pay you cents by the mile.
Right. So you need to get over those miles, the threshold. You need to show us a
Okay,
check
but you
where
can't delegate that.
if you get back quicker and you got enough time, if you get back and
Thank
you
you.
got 4 hours and they give you a 2 hour run on that, that's how you get over that. That's how you get over that threshold. And you would be able to see that if they showed you a check like that. You would be able to see that. If you run two loads a day and you get back and you still got time on your clock, that's not maximizing your clock because that's how you get paid. It's not like you get paid hourly. You get paid by the run, the miles, and the stops. If you got paid that way, you could do that.
I see it. What Celos agrees with you, T Hill. You see it? He say very true that the caller says about 1099. Celos agrees with you. Yeah, I'm just giving y'all update. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you if you're trying to come here, you want to be local. It is a blessing being at home. But then, like, look, I gotta walk behind Walmart's like this late at night. Now, see, this one has security. But when you go to Crockett, those small towns in Louisiana, telling you, they don't have security. So you gotta walk all the way around.
hmm Somebody said the company ain't trying to hear nothing. You trying to say you either got to you either take it or leave it. That from Shape World's point of view, that company is full of freight. They got a lot of freight going on over there. And that's where you want to be if you're in this trucking industry. You want to be somewhere where you're not sitting in a lunchroom or a break room or a truck stop waiting for freight. You want to go get your load and go get it, get to the money. and she's unhappy because her first full check isn't at the amount that she wanted, and she doesn't feel like the work that she's doing. She's trying to know her worth, right? You're trying to know your worth. If you're trying to do that, that's fine. But you ain't been there long enough. You haven't ran the way you supposed to run at a place like that. You haven't made the relationships at a place like that. You just ran two loads, two to three loads, and you thinking that you're supposed to get more money. You might have to run 3 to 4 loads. I don't know. But when you're in a big city like that and they got freight sitting like that, and you're saying, hey, they got a lot of freight over here. That's where you want to be. You want to be in Georgia where you was at when you went in the break room and all those guys and girls were sitting around waiting for somebody to give them a load, one load, and they just sitting there for a day, 2 days. That's time. You were on the clock.
What's up, son? First time out here.
Yeah, how you doing?
All right, how you
I'm doing good.
doing? So, what you got to add to the live, sir? It's about to wrap up
Well,
in a few.
I'm just gonna add a little comment. You can mess around and come over here where the funeral hall is at. You can do a little bit better. You got your hazmat?
No, that's what T. will be telling me.
Yeah, I know T Hill. T Hill know who I am. This Robert Wallace jumping
Yes,
in.
sir. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, you come over here where the funeral hall is at. Come over here and come over here where Jim and I at. Uh, come over where Powell is at, or come over here where some of our competitors at. You got some owner operator. They pay guys $2,000 a week. They work 12. They
Really?
work 12 hours. Yeah, they work 12 hours a day. And they'll pay them, they'll pay people 50%. You get with some of the owner operator that pull through.
How you feel about that, T. Hill?
It's all about what you want to do. If it was me and I wanted to get $2,000 a week, I would be going to that. I would find me an owner operator, make sure I had all my endorsements, and I would ask the owner operator, say, hey, look, I'm looking to make this. I don't have experience, but you could train me up. And once you get me trained, then you could let me go by myself, and we could split the truck. Okay, you could run the truck doing one set of hours, 12 hours. It's 24 hours of a day. He only can drive for a certain amount of hours for the day. So when he's done with the truck, I go get the truck.
Mm.
That's if you don't have a truck. Okay.
Yeah, but
And
T. Hill, and I love T. Hill. Don't get it wrong, but I think he just comes from a business standpoint because he's the owner. You know
it's
what I'm
not
saying?
that. I've been W-2 before. I worked at FedEx Ground. Okay. I did doubles. Okay. I did 55 cents a mile. I've done that. And when I see my check, I could be just as mad like that because I drove all day. The reason why
Mm.
FedEx Ground drivers drive 100 miles an hour is because they're trying to make the other end of the run to meet the person that was driving, and you got to meet them at a certain time so they could drive back. And because we only have a certain amount of hours that we got to drive. If you run out of hours, you can't move the truck no more. If I drive 2 hours, pull over, take a nap, drive 2 hours, pull over, take a nap, I would never make it. So before people take those type of jobs, their body has to be ready to go.
Yeah.
Some people can't drive at night. Some people can't drive during the daytime. I don't know, but you got to get your body right.
I mean, I got my body right, Dad. I got my body right. What's up, DC trucker? Lockout man said, I don't know. I got my body right. That's why I told you I made sure I did 2 loads. And I didn't. Here's the thing: you can't ask for what you really want daily at that window. You gotta take whatever they give you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So
Right.
it's
But now
different.
they
You
don't really know you right now. That's the relationship part of trucking that I try to talk about is that these people don't really know you. You here today, gone tomorrow. They don't know you. You know. But if you there consistently trying to figure it out, trying to make it work, you might have that relationship part to say, look, I just went to this place and it felt unsafe, right? You're a big proponent of being safe as a female out here. They send you to a place with no lights at a place, and you tell them, look, this place felt unsafe, was in a bad neighborhood, and I really don't like going there at night because I have to sit there 30, 45 minutes outside, and it's not a good place for me as a female trucker. What's wrong with saying that? And the girl saying, "You're right." It'd be a girl at your dispatcher window, right?
Yeah,
Okay. What's
it's a
wrong with
chick.
saying that to her and her saying, "You're right. I agree with you."
Yeah, but here's my thing. When I come in, I say, "You got anything going to Tyler?" I don't turn down the long hauls. You know what I'm saying? I don't really turn down anything unless it goes against my clock. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it's I done gave it most what I can give it. You feel me? And it's hard to get off at 5 in the morning and turn around and be back in here at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I just came in for a few minutes, give my little 2 cents. I'll be in the
I
background.
appreciate you. I appreciate you, Robert. You
With,
be over there on DB channel?
yeah, I'll be on DB channel or I'll be on TB channel sometime. So
Mm-hmm.
I got maybe about 3 or 4 videos. I got to sharpen up on my skills a little bit and get somebody to help me out.
Okay, well, put your link in the chat, babe. Put your link in the chat so we know where to find you.
Okay, well, I got to learn all that. I'm kind of old school, man. I'm kind of old school. I gotta get one of them young folks. I gotta get them young folks to show me how to do all that.
Oh, Lord. It's just like that one above you. Just put the link in the chat so we know where to find you at so we can go and show some support.
Okay, well, I'll see what I can do.
All right, sugar.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
DC Trucker, what's going on, sir? What you got to add?
Uh, I'm kind of behind. I just came in, so I don't know what we're talking about. What's going on?
Okay, I'm giving an update to the Walmart local light. Okay, I just finished my first week. My take home was $700.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
What's the
what we
problem?
talk. What's the problem?
Yeah.
What's the problem? You don't
Yeah.
see a problem with a $700 check for a whole week of work as a CDL Class A driver?
Uh, Not with the home time. The local. Nah, not really. I don't see a problem.
You don't see a problem with $700 and getting off at 3, 4 in the morning.
It's not about getting off at 3, 4. See, your thinking is, see. It's not about the what time you're getting off, what shift you working. The fact of the matter is that, and then these are the things I try to tell people is there's a trade off. You're trading off for money, right? For to be home. It's a trade off. You're not gonna
Correct.
make all the money and be at home and off on the weekends all at the same time. It's just not gonna happen.
I'm
It's not
not
gonna
off on
work.
the weekend. I work overnight on the weekend.
You understand what I'm saying? But you
Yeah,
but you
so
home every day, right?
yeah, I'm home every day. But here's my thing. So what
Okay.
you're saying?
So how many
So
days a week do you get off?
2.
Okay. So you're not home for the weekends, but you get 2 days during the week off and you're home every day.
Yes,
Is that correct?
yes, sir.
Okay. So it's a trade off. You want the convenience at home, but you can't get all the money.
Okay, so what you saying? My expectations to how you feel like T Hill saying that's about right. What I'm taking home, that's about right. So you feel the same way. I have the wrong expectations. It's me.
Right, and especially because you're not. I heard the other gentleman say something about fuel hauler and somebody making $2,000 a week, but you also got to understand you're not you're not in a specialty division either. You're in a general freight division,
Mm.
so you can't. Like I said, you cannot. You can't have all the wants in the world, but you ain't willing to give nothing. It just doesn't work that way.
Hmm. So you saying I have the wrong mindset? Is that what you saying? Is it me,
That's
y'all? That's why. That's we
That's
going live.
exactly what I'm saying. You have the wrong mindset. You have your mindset. Me and you have talked, you know what I'm saying, multiple times, and your thing is you want to be home, you want to be in your bed, you want to find you a man, you want to eat good, you want to get your body together, you want to do all these things. You understand what I'm saying? You got all these wants, but at the
Yeah.
same time, you know, that's just the way trucking is.
Okay. You feel him, T Hill? You still here with me? You
Yeah, I
feel
hear
on
you.
you?
And
Yeah.
he's telling you exactly right. But a lot of people see being home as making more money, but it's actually more time. You have more time for yourself. But because your body isn't acclimated, you're going to be sleeping until your body gets acclimated. You shouldn't be sleeping the whole day. 6 hours, maybe tops. If you're sleeping 9, 10 hours a day, you got to wait until your body gets acclimated to the way you trying to work.
But if we're really talking about reality is even when your body gets acclimated, right? You still see, this is what a lot of people don't understand, is that most times, right, when you do local jobs, most times the only thing that's the two biggest differences between over the road and doing local jobs is you're home, right? But 9 times out of 10, you're only home for your 10-hour break. You're not on the road for your 10-hour break. Because by the time you got to drive home, you got to do whatever you got to do. You get you some sleep, you know what I'm saying? And then you got to get right back up, make yourself something to eat, whatever, and then go back and go right back to work. And if you only and if you're one of those type people that can function off of 4 hours of sleep, I mean, you could do that. But let me ask you a question: when you talk about the whole health situation, is sleeping 3 to 4, maybe 5 hours a day, is that healthy?
No.
Is that a healthy thing to do?
No, right now, I be sleeping from 7 to 9. Depends on what time I get out of here.
So okay, and then so now you just slept 7 to 9 hours. So by the time you get up, what else do you have time to do?
I have time maybe to cook, do a little laundry, go to the gym, run my errands, and then get to work.
You can do all that within how many hours? What's the 14
I normally wake up at I normally wake up like noon to 1 o'clock.
And what
right
time you have
now,
to be at work?
3 p.m.
So you got to be working 3, and you get off at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, sometimes 4. I got off this morning like at 4:30.
So that's 12. So that's 12 hours in between leaving work and coming back to work. Is that right?
Kinda, sorta.
Okay. So in them 12 hours, which, like I said, was really, I don't know how long it take you to drive back and forth or whatever. But
It take me 20 minutes. It's 20
okay.
minutes from my house.
So realistically, okay.
I see you, C-Los.
So you get in your 10-hour break plus another, I guess, 2-3 hours extra.
If you want to say.
I guess the only thing I'm gonna say is this. Like I said, it's a trade-off. You know what I'm saying? You're trading time for money. Whichever one is more important for you, that's the direction you're going. Like the other gentleman was just saying, it's time versus money.
Yeah, I see you, like our man. When I try to do 3 loads, I try to do like a 3 load situation, and I violated, like our man. I went home like at 7. I pulled up in the yard like at 7 in the morning. I violated, and safety called me and said, "No, you can't violate your time." So
Yeah, Walmart ain't playing that. Walmart ain't
you
doing
know what
that
I'm
at
saying?
all.
That's what I'm saying. So I was trying to give y'all a real deal update of a whole week, 5 days, coming every day, running more than 1 load, staying my full capacity of time, doing what I need to do. I want to give y'all a real push update, because some people are like, how you like it? People coming to my DM, emailing me, and all that kind of stuff. So this is what it's really for. You know what I'm saying? It's like to make fun of the body, and make fun of the content, just giving you the real deal, what to expect. You know, this is my first time being 100% local in years. You know what I'm saying? Last time I did local, I was working for a temp agency, working for the port. Okay, and that's been about almost 4 years ago. So this, like, I'm halfway like a fish out of water.
Can I ask another question?
Yes, sir.
You're not directly working for Walmart, right? You're working for another company that's contracted to Walmart. Is that
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes, sir.
So is there a difference in pay versus an actual Walmart driver
Yes,
versus
there is.
somebody
Yes,
that's
there is.
contracted?
Yes, there is. There's
The actual Walmart gets paid a little more. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. L1L. This let me answer L1L question real fast. DC trucker. The thing about it, past 10, 11 o'clock, and you get on there, you have 2 or 3 stops on your second run. Nobody answers that phone at night. I can call pharmacy. I can call electronics. I still can go to the back and I can bang and ring the doorbell. I still have to walk all the way around. So you see how? Hold on. Let me take this down. Let me see it. So you see how? Just to give y'all. Okay. You see how the electric truck, the electric van is in the way? I still have to walk all the way around to the front. See, they have security, a security guy, but some spots don't, So I can call ahead of time, but like past 10 o'clock, they don't answer them phones, mama. They don't answer the phones at that time. I be trying to, give myself a out and give myself a leg up and all that good jazz. But no, they don't be answering them phones. And then when they get there, they have their own little meetings and shit. So they're when they're like I've gotten into places as soon as I got there and it's midnight. So I'm on second run and I get to my first store and it's midnight. Just to give me all low down. And they'll say, well, we gotta take a meeting. You know what I'm saying? So you sitting there waiting all 30, 40 minutes before they even start. And you still got 2 more stops to go. So yeah, but that was my first full week pay. I am not spoiled. I am not a spoiled chick. I don't know why you keep saying it. It's just my expectations was totally different. T Hill, you still here? Yeah,
I'm
okay, you
here.
still here. I see you. I ain't gonna lose you. My expectation was totally something different here. This is not the full thing because I had to cut it short, but all together. Then I have a load missing that nobody can find for me. You know what I'm saying? I try to get hold of payroll, and nobody can find a load that I did because I did two loads, and I did one big load. So how many loads is that? 2 times 4 is what?
I,
That's
I'm,
8,
I'm gonna
right?
help you out since you didn't make a copy of these. Go to your ELD and send your ELD to your email for that load that you did. That's all you got to do.
Okay, when we sat down in front of the computer,
You're
we
not listening to me. I don't care about their computer. Your ELD is going to show where you went and where you stopped. And if you went an extra load like you said you did, it'll be on that ELD where you went to and where you stopped.
But here's my thing. It's different trucks that I don't even think I'm in the same truck that I was in. It's a different truck every day.
It's not that. ELD is assigned to you. It's your days that you work. It don't matter what truck you in. When you log in under your name and your password, and it's going to have all your hours in there. So just go in there and send your ELD to your email, and you'll have all the stops and all the places you went with that truck. With not just that truck, but whatever truck it was, it'll have it on there.
Okay. Yeah, but this is part of the check. I had to cut it off for personal reasons, but this is part of the check right here. I'm not spoiled. Okay, Jose. Y'all really think I'm spoiled? DC Truck, y'all really think I'm spoiled? I don't think
I
I'm
think your
spoiled.
expectations about the job was
Yeah.
a lot high, and then you didn't know what questions to ask, and so when they told you that number, you chased the number. You said, "Well, my check got to be $1,300, and if it's nowhere near that, it's half of that." Now you're trying to figure out what I do. What did I do? I did all the runs that they told me to do while my check down this low.
And
Well,
how would your check be? You saying not $1,300? So after taxes, that must mean your check to begin with had to be about 1,600. Like that's a big difference between where you at and what you said they told you
Mhm.
before taxes. Then after you take taxes out to get to 1,300.
That's what they said my take home would be in orientation.
Okay.
C-Los is agreeing with you. Say it's a trade off for sure. You want more money, go get your hazmat. And maybe what I have to do here,
Well, I've been
C-Los,
talking. You know what? I'm not even gonna have that hazmat conversation with you. I'm gonna let
I,
them waste their time with you with that, because I'm
hey,
not
don't
gonna
do
do
that. Don't do that, cause I'm
it.
at
I'm not
home
gonna.
now. I'm at home now. It was different when me and you talked about it. I was on TR. See, don't
Okay.
you go with that trying to beat nobody up. When we first talked about it, sir, I was OTR.
How many? You know how many people got their hazmat while they was on OTR?
How many that you know of for sure?
I know
You
a few.
laughing?
I know a few. Matter of fact, I even know a young lady that was she was so pressed to get her hazmat. She lives in Alabama, right? She
Mhm.
went to Florida. She took her kids to Florida for vacation, but she was so pressed to get her hazmat. She took a couple of hours out of her vacation time to go get her fingerprints and TWIC card done while she was in Florida on vacation.
Mhm. Mhm. So you saying I wasn't dedicated? But I mean, hazmat. Well, you have to take the hazmat 2, 3 different times. I want to take it one time.
Why do you got to take it 2 to 3 times?
You don't have to take no hazmat on 2 different times. What are you talking about?
I
I
don't
was
know
saying
what
to
you're saying.
pass it. Remember, you have to pass it.
You will get the application and you will keep studying until you get green lights. Once you get the green light, that means you can go into the BMV and take the test. You don't need to go in there and fail it. You'll pass it when you start taking the test on your phone and you get completed and you get a green light. Once you get a green light, you'll go in there and you'll pass it.
Just like, I mean, there's a study guide. I mean, I offered to give you the study guide and everything.
I already have the study guide. I already have it. I just never take the test.
Do
Oh,
you
oh,
have the app that when you get done, it give you a green or a red light?
No, I'm already done. I'm just chopping it with y'all for a minute if I go to my next door. Because I'm only 9 miles away. Y'all see that? I'm only now 9 miles away from my next door. Then I gotta go back and try to give me a second load for the day. So I'll be back at the terminal by 9 o'clock. But it's
wait a
daytime.
minute.
See right now they coming with the quickness and uploading you. But when it get past 10 o'clock, when it get past midnight, that's when you can't find nobody.
Wait a minute. On your trailer, how many stops do they put on your trailer at one time?
They can put up to 12, which I haven't. They told me we just gonna warn you. Sometimes they can put 12 stops on one trailer on you. But the most I've done so far is 4.
Because I
That's
remember
my.
when I used to work for Prime, and we used to run those Walmart loads out front in Maine, and I used to do a couple of them loads, and I remember it was a long time ago, but I used to remember that when we used to pick them trailers up, they used to have like 3, 4, 5 stops on them at one time, and that's what we did. Basically, you know what I'm
Mhm,
saying? That was what our assignment was.
mhm.
So what I'm trying to understand is that how many loads did you run for the week?
Altogether, I did 9. They only paid me for 8.
Mm.
I did 2 loads a day for 4 days. I did one big load going up to Tyler. I went to Crockett and Tyler, Texas, and that was 4 stops. It's 3 stops in Tyler, Texas, and there's one in Crockett.
I
Yeah,
guess I
I tried
guess
to put in. Yeah, I tried to put LOMK, Jose, T Hill, DC. I tried to put in so I could really get y'all the lowdown. I said, I ain't just coming here doing one load a day. I ain't got time for time, but I want to really see if I dedicate myself and really put in the sweat equity, and really give y'all a true and honest update.
well,
Well,
we definitely appreciate it.
yeah,
I, I
definitely.
just I just wish you. I just hope that this shows you that not all local jobs, you know what I'm saying, pay the type of money that you can. Because I don't know whether you can survive off of $700 to $900 a week. I
I
don't
mean,
know what your
I could
lifestyle is.
survive off 9 to 7 is what I don't like.
Her pay is based on her performance. That's all that boils down to.
Mhm.
If your
It's not about
performance,
performance. It's about what they have. It's not even about performance. It's about what they have. People that be in that office and give us these loads. They don't even control the people for the office from Walmart. People they walk over and they send the loads into them. They
well,
only go by
let,
what's given to them.
let,
They
let
don't
me
really
change.
dictate by performance. Because if that's the
Let
case.
let me change my
That's the case. I'm
terminology.
busting my ass. You know what I'm saying?
She gets paid by the mile up to a certain amount of miles per stop.
Mm-hmm.
That
If I
means
go
you're
over
based on your
100, if I go over 150 miles in one load, then it pays cents per mile. If I get paid like this shorter run I'm doing, this ain't nothing but like $50. This is one little shorter run altogether. It's 50 miles and it's 2 stops.
Right. So, do you know how many miles you need to make in order to make the money that you need?
Shit, I need to see like 225 a day, and that could be either or. They can give it to me any way they want to give it to me. They give me 3 of these in a day, and that's still 225 I need to see. It
So
don't
you
matter
need to
how they
make
give it.
225 miles per day in order to make the money you need to make. Right?
Yeah. It's not about the ELD with them. It's about the paperwork. Okay, thank you. I didn't know it. Like I said, it's
Lockout
my
man,
first
hold on.
full week.
Hold on.
My first full week.
Lockout man, if you're missing your paperwork and you don't know where you went, you go to your ELD and it'll tell you where you went. I know you're talking about your paperwork, but she didn't take any type of scanner and scan all her paperwork for herself. So she don't have the paperwork to say that's where she went. So if you don't have that, you go to your ELD and you type in your ELD password and you email yourself your ELD where all you went. And then that's where you'll know. You'll have some type of proof that you went there, because at this point she don't have the paperwork. So she has to go in and tell them, hey, I went to such and such city on such and such day. They need to find that on the paperwork. If they can't find it, then they stole from her. I've been doing this a while, man. I don't know why you don't understand that, but everybody that has an ELD know it tracks you. That's the easiest part about an ELD. Some people don't want an ELD because they don't want to be tracked, and that's
I didn't
fine.
think about it. I didn't think about it, sugar. I didn't think about it. I was just trying to do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? But
I know that, but I'm giving you the answer to your problem because you're looking for that one paperwork that you don't have. You go to your ELD, it'll show you where you went. And that's the run that they're looking for. I don't know what city you went to. I don't know what area of town you went to, but it's on your ELD where you went. And you cross it off. You get all of the time off your ELD, and you look at your check and you say, hey, Kalani, Texas, it's going to be on there. You cross that off. Whatever city that's not on there, it's going to be the place where you went because it's on your ELD. And then that's what you're going to take to them and say, hey, this is the city that I went to that's missing.
And another thing you could do is when you find that place, you find that with that missing load, you always can call the store, because you got to give them, they got to sign a bill, right?
yeah, they got to
sign
sign
paperwork,
They
right?
got to sign
So
up.
you can call, once you figure out which store that was, you can call that store and be like, hey, can I get a copy of that bill that I came and delivered on the 13th or whatever date it was.
Sometimes those places won't have it. Sometimes she has it and they just sign it for her and for her to take it. That's what
our paperwork has to get turned in when we pull back up into the
right.
we pull back up to the terminal. I don't keep that paperwork.
Right, but you never gave the manager a copy of it when they signed, right?
No, they just sign it. They don't get a copy. They just sign it.
Right.
They just sign it and then
they just sign it.
Yeah,
they
just sign it. They don't get a paper. They don't get a copy of it. The only time that I was told that they get a copy, let's just say if it's whole 3 pallets full of ice cream, or whole full pallet for, let's say if it's 3 pallets full of real money like steak, like New York straight, that comes like on separate pallets sometimes, right? And steaks are expensive. One little pack of steak is like $18 for one pack steak on T-bone. So they say if it's something that really costs some money, it's 3-4 pallets or whatever, they'd have to fill out paperwork, have to take pictures, and they have to sign something off. But then they give me a pop copy, and I gotta bring it back to the DC. That's the only time I should get anything back.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Lockout man, so you have to re-up. Yeah, this is U.S. Express, Sanford Trans. This U.S. Express. You have to re-up the hazmat about 4 years. I don't know if that's true for Texas.
It is.
It is for Texas.
That's federal. Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with the state. That's federal.
Okay.
Oh, and one last thing that you should always remember too. You always got to remember that all of the good loads, the hot stuff like that, you know, they're going to give to their drivers first. So contract companies, I mean, those loads, all those loads, those are the garbage loads, the overflow.
Yeah, yeah. That's what T Hill was saying. That was because he has on authority, and both of y'all are on the ops, right? Both of y'all on the ops, right? So that's what he
Yes.
was saying earlier. So, but at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, DC, them on the ops be in here, baby, and lining up at them damn DCs. So obviously, he loves paying a little bit of money. I looked at the
I don't
load
know.
board; they was paying like $1.75 to $2 for these loads coming out this DC. We did about
This
4, most out of New Caney. They didn't say that, like I mean, they said be prepared to up to 12 stops. They'll put up to 12 stops on one trailer, on one of these reefer trailers. So be prepared for that. And I don't care about how many stops, long as I get to see what I need to see in a timely manner. As long as I get to do it legally and I get to get off at like 3, 4 in the morning. That's all I'm asking. I don't care how many stops you put on them. It's paying me per stop. You feel
I
me?
think the
So
only
that's not.
time,
I'm not tripping about that.
the only time they put in stops like that, like them stores got to be, they have to be like close together, like real close together.
Not all the time, because the lady that trained me, she said when she did one for 12 stops, one was an hour out, the last one was 2 hours out, the rest of them was like 15, 30 minutes from each other.
How was she on one clock? She was able to knock off 12 stops.
Yeah, yeah, in 1 clock in 11 hours. But she was done when she got done on the last road. She had to drive in. That was her 4 o'clock. But they said be prepared to do 12 stops if necessary on one trailer.
That's a bad sister there. I ain't lying.
how many
Yeah,
miles does she go?
yeah.
That's a bad sister there.
But see, on day shift too. She starts at 5 a.m. in the morning. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Lock Man? What's up, Lock Man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. What you got to answer? I'm about to get off in a few though.
I don't know who the brother that was just talking. I don't know you. So, but I
DC
want
trucker.
to ask. No, the one that was just talking about the ELD thing. I don't know you. But
T Hill's on here.
but have you drove Walmart for US Express, my guy?
Not for US Express, for myself.
Okay, but have you driven Walmart loads through US Express though?
Yes.
No, for US Express. Have you worked for US Express?
I work for
And
myself and I contracted through US
No.
Express.
I hear what you're saying. You're saying that you work for yourself. I get that.
Yeah,
I'm saying, did you drive
US Express.
for did you drive for US Express and pull Walmart loads for Walmart dedicated?
I did the exact same job that she's doing for myself through US Express. If you listen to her, she tell you that
what I'm saying, right? I hear what you're saying, but what it sounds to me is that you wasn't on US Express payroll. You did Walmart as an owner. You did Walmart as an owner operator via US Express.
Yes.
As an owner operator, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's different than what she's doing. I worked for US Express. I worked out of New Caney.
Okay.
I know at the time, I don't know how it is now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they got it set up now or anything like that.
Okay.
But when I did New Caney, I was bringing home about $1,500 to $1,900 a week.
How'd you do that?
So yeah, the money. How did I do that?
Yeah. How did you do
that?
I
would tell you how I did that. When I got there, when I got there, I don't know how much the pay is now. It could be different, but the pay was good when I was there. When I came in, I did about, on average, for the month that I was there, the first week, I pulled like damn near 3 trailers a day.
How many miles did you go?
It's not about the miles.
Well, how did you get paid?
It's not about the miles. You get paid. It's not about the miles. You could do the first, if I could remember, and I'm just going off of muscle memory here because it's been damn near years since I've been with US Express. All right. I left US Express at about 2019-ish or 18-ish, something like that. And when they asked me to do the new canny thing, it was for a month. Me and Trucker Jim.
How did you get paid? You're skipping the question. I asked you how did you get paid?
I would get there. Okay. I would get there. I know it takes me a minute to get there. Okay. But when, like I said, the money was good when I was there. So let's say on average, the miles, the miles was like anywhere between, like, let's say my first run would be like 200 miles. So my first trailer with 200 miles, I would have maybe about 4 stops. Okay. So I would get, at the time, I would get the mileage pay, which was what I was getting. It was pretty high at that point. But the
give me a minute. I gotta start rolling. Hold on.
The stop pays is where the money actually builds in at. So say like the first stop is like $30, the second stop is like $45, and the last 2 stops is like $50 on. Okay. So I will come back after I do that. I will come back around, come back into the yard, go back into the office, give them the paperwork. Then that's what I was saying. It's about the paperwork, not the ELD, but it's about the paperwork. So you go in, you give them the paperwork. Cool. They check it off, they put it up, and then you can either say, I'm done, or I'm ready for another one. They like it when you say you're ready for another one. So they give you another one. So within the amount of hours that I got, let's say they give me a 300 mile, and you figure 300 miles is like what, 300 miles, about 5 hours, give or take, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And that will be like another 4 stopper. So I'm already at $50. Everything else, those 4 stops, that's another $200 right there. You see what I'm saying? And then whatever miles that was added into it. And let's say I come back, and let's say I have, I don't know, let's say I have like 3 hours left. Let's just say I have 3 hours left. You can come back, and they'll be like, you sign it, you give them the paperwork, bam, bam, boom. And they look at your clock, and they'll be like, okay, you got about 3 hours left. What you got for me in 3 hours? Because once you do the last load, you don't have to come back. You can reset at the Walmart. You see what I'm saying? So they'll be like, well, we got a 2 stopper. Okay, I'll take that. So whatever the 2 stopper is, say like the 2 stopper is like 2 hours. Okay. You go knock out the first one, you run, knock out the second one. Of course, you ain't going to have no hours, to get back to the shop. You're pretty much done. You shut down. So let's say altogether, you'll do about 400-500 a day. That's where the money comes from. It doesn't come from the miles. The miles is a bonus. That's where the miles is at. It's not about the miles. It's about how many truckloads that you can do in a day and how many stops you can knock out. So if you can knock out about 400-500 a day, I don't have a calculator in front of me, but you figure you work a full 5-day week. And I'm not talking about 7 days or whatever. But you figure, you figure, and I'm just using the low end. So you figure 400 on Monday, 400 on Tuesday. That's 800 right there. 400 on Wednesday, 400 on Thursday. That's 1,600 right there. And then whatever you do on Friday, about another four. That's $2,000 right there, bro. And that's just on stops alone. That's just on stops. That's just on stops.
Years ago, though. That was years. That was 2018.
Right, and that was years ago. Right, that's what I'm saying, Shape. Right, Shape. That's what I'm saying. Because see, I don't know how it is. I don't know how it is now, Shape. You know, it's probably be different because, like I said, Shape. When I did it, when I did it, I only did it for a month, and like I showed you my settlements back in the day when I did it because I did the video. But yeah, man, that's what I was clocking. I don't know how it is now,
right?
And plus, and I worked the midnight shift. I worked the day shift and the midnight shift. So I know exactly what she's going through as far as getting to the Walmarts and literally have to, like, you'll be knocking on the door for like 15, 20 minutes. Nobody comes. You call, nobody answers. So you have to walk all the way around. In my case, some of the Walmarts I was dropping at was in shopping centers. So imagine walking from point A all the way around the shopping center just to let them fools know that you're in the back. So yeah, I know. Like I said, I've been there. But what it is now, I mean, like I said, I gave the wide eye with the 700. Maybe that's because you came in in the middle of the week. Maybe you just started on the end of the pay week or whatever the case.
One load. She was missing one load. And so,
well, I mean, it's about if you miss the load, Shape, if you miss the load, because like I said again, it's different since I've been there. But every time I turn in, I turn in the sheet, I turn in the sheet per empty stop, so I go in, I go through the thing. Do you guys still go through the check-in? When you come in, is she still on? Well, anyway, when we came back, we had to literally go through the little bay, the check-in bay. They had to check the truck.
Did U.S. Express ever not pay you for a load?
No, I got paid all my loads.
Right.
I got paid all my loads. But what I'm saying is, if for whatever reason that she missed a load, I would suggest that that she do go back in and because all of the loads is checked in. They are checked in.
She said she went in the office with them and sat.
Yeah, down. But I mean, we can only listen. I heard what she said. You don't have to keep going over and over and over.
Because I'm trying to get to the point of how do we find the load? That's the
point. Well, that's
the load.
Well, that's something that she gonna have to continue to, go in and see because they check in the loads.
If it was you, I empathize in her situation. I put myself in her shoes, and I just did, and I gave you the example on how to find the load. You said
it's not about the ELD though. That's what I'm saying.
I know, but she doesn't have no paperwork on the load.
So you'll just give another way to check it. Just give another way to check it.
Go to your ELD and send it to yourself and check off all those areas that you went to, and you'll find the load that you was on that they need to find. That's all I'm saying. Because she didn't do what I asked her to do in the beginning, was to take copies of that. When I worked there and I did that, when I got done at the end of my day, I made copies of everything that I did with them. So I wouldn't have that problem. But now she has that problem. All she has to do is go to her ELD and find the load, find the city, the stop that she was on, and that she could tell them, say, hey, I was in X amount of city, whatever city it was, and they need to find that load because right now they're saying we don't have it.
Which load that you think you may have done, because what they probably could have done, Shape, was incorporate that load with another load altogether. If you know what, if that makes sense. What load that you think that you're missing? Like you came back to the shop, you picked up another trailer, you got the sheet. Which load was that? I don't know if you heard me or not.
Shape, he asked you a question. I don't know if she can probably hear you. She probably driving. It's probably cutting out. I don't know.
I'm rolling, y'all. Give me a minute. Hold on.
Yep.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, did you hear what I said?
No, I didn't hear you say it again.
I said what they probably did was like incorporate the load, say like it was like a half a load and another half a load, and they incorporated together. But
no, I showed it. I showed the one half a load, but I still got one that's missing.
Okay, so but that was that load incorporate? You said you showed one half of the load, right?
Yeah, that's one of what.
So the other load,
I got a whole load that's totally MIA. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, then it probably,
and I did one big load.
It probably might not be because it probably incorporated it. But let me ask you this: the half a load, did you go back, give them the paperwork, get another trailer for another load, for another truckload? That's
probably so.
Okay. I'll go on the I'll go on the probably so part.
There's some trailers I attached to, and they'll say put it back in a dock, and all that type of stuff.
Right.
They won't let it out the gate. They kind of strict here too about temperatures and shit. You know that. You know.
Right. That's New Caney, right?
I'm giving you the rundown. New Caney.
Well, I mean,
DC truck or something.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking. You're not missing the load per se. I'm just thinking they probably incorporated it somehow. You know, I don't know. I don't know your situation. Don't, you know, and I can only go by, you know, what you're saying and all like that. But for me, when I was there and all like that, you know, do you still go through the inspection bay when you come back from a load? Do you still go through there?
No.
Oh, y'all don't go through the inspection bay no more?
No, there's no inspection for 2 weeks. Like for us to leave, just when you check in, check out, they just check that damn lock in the back. And if y'all miss my first, you have to buy your own lock.
I know that's at the guard shack. That's at the guard shack, right? But they got an actual inspection.
For people that's just not getting in, you do have to buy your own padlock in the back. They do not give that to you. So
Okay. I'm not talking about Shay. Not talking about all. Shay.
There is no inspection.
Hello.
I'm trying to answer.
Can you hear me?
Hello, you keep. Yeah,
God damn it, man. Okay, but you keep talking. Listen, all I just need to know is, do they have an inspection bay?
Said no by 2-3 times.
Oh, okay, then you don't have to go in. You don't have to go in everything else, man.
Throw in something else, though.
You don't have to throw it. No, you don't have to throw in nothing else.
It's my turn.
No. I'm just saying, you don't have to throw in nothing else. All I just need to know is, do they still have the inspection bay when you come in?
I asked that question.
And you answered it, and that's all I need to know. That's it.
But just for the people that's just not tuning in,
you
do have to do certain things. You know, outside of it, know there is no inspection bay. You don't have to go to inspection bay to go in and out.
I just okay. So there is an inspection bay. There is an inspection bay there still that you guys go in the first time and then we all come back for the last time, right?
No.
You just
only the guard check when you check out. When you go in out the facility, that's it.
Okay. Well, like I said, I guess things changed since I've been there. So
yeah, it's been some years.
Yeah. So
it is 2018. 2018 is a long time from now. That's
I was just saying. I was just saying, and I emphasized that already, Shay. I'm just saying. Okay. You know, I emphasized that, but like I said before, I don't know what's going on now, and you know why you coming home with $700 paychecks. That don't make sense, especially out of New Caney. But
yeah,
now you know what? I can understand if you was over at Gas City, Indiana, then yeah, you would be bringing home about $700-800 paychecks over there. New Caney, on the other hand, that's because when they sent me over to Gas City, I was still wheeling off of New Caney, thinking like, yeah, that's over there. I could Gas City really have a lock on your money though. Like if you got hours, say like if you got like 4.5 hours left. And you come back to New Caney, you be like, yeah, I'm ready for another one. I got 4 hours left. I can knock it out,
Mm-hmm.
No, they'll sit you.
Really?
They'll sit you. They'll be like, nah, we don't have nothing. In other words, they usually give it to their Walmart guys, like that. So we pretty much over at Gas City, they're pretty much, they're more focused on their guys than us. We're like the backup. We're like the cleanup guys. We're like the guys that does the shit that the main guys of Walmart don't want to do. Oh, I don't want to go up in the boondocks of bumfuck somewhere. Give it to that US Express guy. And that's me. And then I go over there and I'll be like, yeah, I see why you don't want to come over here. So yeah, they give us the bullshit. So yeah, you wouldn't be making as much money in Gas City, but in New Caney, yeah, it was pretty much even kill. They pretty much, kind of respect us along the lines of the Walmart drivers. So the Walmart drivers, they get the good shit and we get the good shit too. So, but again, like you said, it's 2018 since I've been there. So it's 2024. So I don't know. But I'm just saying that I'm just saying, I'm not knocking you, Shape. I'm just saying I'm surprised of how much money. Maybe that's just the first week. I mean, how long you been there? Like how long you been there? Like 2 weeks so far?
It's been a week and a half. It's my first full week. Yeah.
Okay. So
it's all right, Jose. It's just LM. It's just LM. Period.
Just look at it. Just look at it. This your first week. You're getting a feel for it, Shay. You'll think of it this way. Your first week's paycheck is not always going to be all that great.
Do she think she's spoiled? Do you think she's spoiled?
I reserve comments on that. Me and Shape talk in the background about how I feel about her. So, but that's your first week, Shape. Just look at it like, okay, I'll build on it next week. It'll give you it pretty much gives you an understanding on where you going, how you going, and what you can do, what you can do, because you already mentioned earlier about getting a call from safety because you violated your hours. And I did that. I got what happened. I got to the one Walmart and I think I had maybe about an hour and a half left, but I had one more stop and they was like, no, you have to go to that stop because, they Walmarts inspect their the product. So if it's supposed to be there that night, it's supposed to be there at night. And I was like, parked, and I got a call, and they was like, no, you gotta go ahead and mosey on over there. I was like, oh, okay. I violated my clock, and yeah, I got the call from safety, and safety was like, yeah, we see you like to hustle, yada yada yada, but if you can't do 3-4 loads, then you might want to cut it down to like maybe 2. So yeah, just go in there and see how many hours you got left. Figure out what your hours is. Let's say if you have like 5 or 4 to 5 hours left, just go in there and see if they have, see what they have as far as, the miles. Cause you figure 120 miles is 2 hours. You figure 300 miles is like 3 hours or something like that. So, just be like, yo, you got anything in the I don't know, 120, 300 mile radius. And, they should be able to, find something or put something together for you. So, do it that way. And yeah, you might want to start keeping track of the paperwork by taking a picture of it and all like that. Do they still give you the, what do you call it? The seals.
Hold on, I'm bagging in the back. Hold on, y'all. I'm bagging to the dock.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. That's how you got paid over there, 30, 40, 50, and then anything after that is $50 a stop. That's good money for somebody that can pay like that. If they pay like that, I looked at her check, I don't know. I didn't see that on her check. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they I don't know if they pay like that anymore. They, how US Express, they, you got truckload companies like Hogan, Martin, I don't know, Prime is in there, but you got all them bidding for, for the freight, for Walmart, for the contract freight, right. For Walmart.
Yeah, that's why you want to go directly and work for Walmart if you need to, because
I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that, because you let's say US Express, at my time it was like $50, and I'm just saying $50, but let's say they got outbidded by Martin. Say Martin. Let's say they got outbidded by Martin. Okay. And now
what you was asking? I'm in a dock. What you was asking?
Hold on right quick. So let's just say they got outbidded by Martin, right? And Martin be like, okay, well, for every stop, it'll be $35. You see what I'm saying? And in order to combat that with US Express, they'll come back and be like, oh, okay, we can do it for $30. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just using that as a ballpark.
Right.
So do you still have do they still, I know you have to have your own locks, but do they still give you the seals for each stop? Hello?
Yeah. She might be still trying to back into that dock. They used to give you a handful of seals, like you get a handful.
Hey, what you say again?
Do you got any seals?
Do they still give you the blue? Do they still give you the blue seals for each stop?
The seals are yellow.
Oh, it's yellow now. Okay. Do they still give it to you for each stop though?
Yes.
And do you got to write the seal number down on the paperwork for each stop?
No, the seal's already printed on the paperwork.
Do you still? Okay, now let me ask you this. When you go in and they take the stuff off, do you still have to put the stickers on the paperwork?
No, we're not allowed to. We're not allowed to really touch the pallets. That somebody got sued, a Walmart employee sued, so we can't touch the pallet jack, we can't touch the stickers. We're not even supposed to touch the bullet, the buddy for the ramp either.
Oh.
No. Oh, that's no.
Oh, but y'all still have to open up the trailer door and go in there and lift up the bunk thing in each session of the trailer.
Yes. Yeah, that's the deal right there.
Oh, okay. But so I guess we just sit in there now, just waiting for them to unload. So
basically,
yeah. I had to go in there. I had to open up the door, open up the bunks, and put the stickers on and all like that. And sometimes if they shorthanded, we actually have to go in there and touch the freight. So none of that no more, huh?
No. Like I said, they real strict on it about touching the pallet jacks. You know, because you can get fired for it. That was a no-no. For those who just not watching, you can get fired for it.
Okay,
don't let a manager, or supervisor, or team lead tell you nothing different. You can get fired for it. They will terminate you.
Okay, so me and T Hill was just talking, and I was telling him how much I was making per stop. How much are you making per stop?
$20.
$20.
Yes.
Is it $20? Wait. Is it $20 escalated? Like no, the first one is 20?
No, it's $20 per stop. It's no longer 20, 30, 50 when you was here. It's $20 per stop, period.
What?
Yes.
Oh, well, there you go. There it is. T Hill, there it is.
I already know. I've been doing this for quite a while.
There it is.
They have to pay people that way so they can control and keep that contract. And
that's what I was talking about, right? But I just mentioned it, right? Yeah.
But the best thing about
they got outbidded.
Right. The best thing about it is that's good for the truck driver. And the reason being is because all they got to do is go there. There's plenty of work. She said it. There's plenty of work there. All you got to do now is get your body acclimated to run those things. And of course, she's sitting right now, but if she had relationships with the store manager or something, they'd be waiting on her, like, oh, she's on her way here. Okay. I know.
I agree with you on that, but
I know it's always out the other side. You got the glass half full or the glass half empty, right? But we preach this behind the scenes: relationship, location, and timing. Okay. Up there in Indianapolis, where you talking about, that's the location. That's a different location than where she's at down in Texas.
Yep.
So, and then, like I said, she wants to be in Texas. She likes Texas. Her family's there. She needs to be in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
But what I tell people is go to where the freight is and make that money. And then when you make the money, you can go anywhere you want to go.
Let me stop you. I'm trying to make the money. Let me stop you right there. Now, see, I ain't gonna say it's not a problem, but it kind of is, because if you're in Houston or in Texas, then you have to be about 100 and either 50 to 100 mile radius from the DC. So
they changed that. It's 40 to 60 miles.
Oh, it's 40 to 60 miles now.
60 miles the max. They changed that too. That's the change since you've been here.
So
yeah, they prefer 40 minutes or less, but they'll let you do 60 minutes. Wow. So if you more than 60 minutes, they won't put you on a private account.
Wow. Now I agree with you, T Hill, about going where the freight is at. But if she was like, the problem with that, and you can go say like OTR, but they won't put you on that, because believe you me, I tried my damnedest, because I had a rapport with the people there. I went in there, sat down, talked, chopped it up, and they knew how I run. I was getting it. And when it was time for me to leave it, I was still going back like, hey, I know I stay in Ohio. Just get me a load down to New Caney.
You live in Ohio or Pennsylvania? I thought you.
I'm out of Ohio. So I'd be like, I would even tell my fleet manager at the time, like, yo, just give me a load down to New Caney, and I'll rock out for about 3-4 weeks down here. and then and then give me a load to go back home, and I'll stay home for about about 4 days or whatever, and then just give me a load to come right back down. But they wouldn't even do that. They said they couldn't do that. They said that you had to live within the radius. So, but what we was doing was called pop-ups, and that was only because they didn't have enough local drivers at that time. Because like I said, it was me, another guy named Trucker Jim. He has a YouTube channel. He did the Walmart. He did a couple of videos on it. It was me, and I did that one video that's still being looked at today. I still got people calling me up like, "Hey, you still down there?" I'm like, "No." but yeah, I ain't gonna cap. It was good during them times, man. $20 though for every stop.
Every stop is no longer escalates. Yeah, they've been stopped there. They stopped that
or another company will come in there and bid them out of that contract.
Yeah,
but I think it's still money there. I think she could have made a little bit more money because she's missing a load. So, like I said, that's average. And when I say average, that means that it could be higher, it could be lower based on the runs that they're giving her and the stops. So, and then right now, like if you find a place that's going to be in and out, those are the places you want to keep continuing to try to get back to.
Right. Well,
yeah.
I ain't know that shit. I think I see where the issue is, but yeah, man, $20. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if you have any pointers, if you know somebody I can talk to.
I don't have no pointers on that one.
I mean, I'm saying to you and my audience as well. See, audience, watch the replay. I mean, if you know something, like I said, the only other thing that they have local right now for Houston is Family Dollar. A lot of other places right now, like Hogan, they're talking about Family Dollar. That's every day, but who wants they they stuff not shrink wrap, So if you have something I'm missing on, and there's maybe a certain place, that a person I can talk to maybe here that may can change things around a little bit, you let me know. Like I said, it's just an update, keeping it real with y'all, let you know what's going on with Shape, answering a few of y'all questions. Because I had a lot of you hit me up on the DM. I had like eight of you hit me up on the DM asking me about being here because they want to be local and be home every day. It's a blessing. Don't get me wrong. I'm blessed to have the job. I'm not fussing and saying that don't come. I'm not saying I'm quitting anytime soon, but I'm just want to let you know how real it is. It just wasn't what I expected in my head. That's all.
It's hard to reach your goals.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Hey, listen, I more power to you. $20.
Yeah, it's no longer sliding scale. When LaShawn was here, it was 20, 30, 50, then 50, 50, 50 per stop. Right. So when I did that 4 stop for Crockett and Tyler, I got paid, I think like $50 for that. That would have been like $100. That'd be like $120 alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just on the stops alone. But it wasn't. It was $60.
Because
$80.
it was escalated from like when you get to the 50 spot, especially if you do it in the day. When you get to the 50 spot, that's where your stops will be for every stop that you do until you go and reset and get another load, and then it starts all over. But God damn it, man. $20.
And one more thing before I let you and T Hill go. I thank y'all so much for tuning in. Oh, also for the trailer move. The trailer moves are no longer $30 either. So I know it's when y'all hit me up and said the trailer move is $30. Trailer move is $15 for one way. But it's no longer $30.
I don't know, Shay. They got hit. Let me see. I think Martin.
One truck and logistics, I think, hit me up on my DM and asked about the trucker with the truck or trailer move thing. They still pay for that. They do, but it's $15.
So Is there any more other than US Express coming out of New Caney, like Martin?
Not that I know of. Not that I know. It's a construction company that does like the little
because I
the
know
dump truck thing.
I think Martin. Oh man, what was that DC I was at that Martin was coming out of? I forgot what it was. Stupid. Thank you, Martin. And then there's another. Hold on, it's not just that. Jake. No,
I know
Hogan.
they got other ones,
Hogan.
but Hogan.
Yeah, Hogan. Yeah, Hogan is one of them too. So, jeez, Louise.
Yeah, so they dropped that down as well. They changed their pay as well. So I know a lot of people hit me up and ask me because I keep a real whenever I go somewhere. I always have. No, that's $15 one way. Now if you do a trailer move twice with the same trailer, a different trailer, it's 15 there, 15 back. But let's just say if I get to a Walmart, let's just say I'm here at this Walmart now. I'm at the second Walmart stop, right? And let's say this is all my stops, right? Let's say we want you to leave that trailer there and bring back a van. That's only $15. That's not an extra 20, 30. It used to be 30 when you hit me up about it, trucker, but no, it's 15 now.
Hey, I wanna correct right quick. I made the video in 2016, so that's when I was there. So it was 2016, Shape. Because the video, Walmart dedicated New Caney, Texas with US Express, September 2nd, 2016. So yeah. And I said what I said in the description. I said you will make about 1,200 to 1,500 if you hustle hard enough. So yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate you, sir, for coming in though.
Jeez. All right, well, you take it easy, man.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Thank you so very much. Thank you for being on.
More power to you, man. More power to you. I hope it works out for you. And again, T Hill is not. I wasn't trying to come off hard or nothing like that, but
No, it ain't no problem. I was just trying to correct you so you can help these people understand that if you're missing loads, you can go to your ELD and figure out where you've been. Because I know truck drivers go so many places, they're going to forget where they've been. But if you go to your ELD and send a copy of your ELD, it'll show you exactly where you've been. That's all I was trying to do is show people a different way to find out where they've been. Because to sit there and say, well, I'm missing a stop, which stop is it? I don't know, because I've been to 50, 60 different cities. You're not going to know that unless you took pictures of it. And I told her before, I take pictures of everything, all my BOL and all of that. But this did it here and say some people work at places where it's in their computer, on their phone, in a tablet, and so they don't do that. But I'm old school, so I do it the old way, and I always have it there. But I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get off of here. Shape, you be safe out there, Mr. Lockout man. Appreciate you.
Hey, no doubt, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for having me and Shape. Yeah, you. I hope this work out for you.
I hope so too, sir. I appreciate you coming on. What surprise today. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You take it easy.
Have a good day. You have a good day, sir. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. If you have any questions, comments, you know what to do. Hit the link. I'm not the link, but the comment section. Share this video out. Thumbs it up, etc. And I will talk to y'all later.